everybody. David at Awesome Autographs and More, back with the third of 4 episodes on my baseball bargain box pickups from the National this year. Let's start out here with pile number 1. First up, and I do this, is Mr. Vance Law. Found a bunch of his cards in the box, and so I grabbed them. I think I got 7 in total. So we'll go through them one at a time. Mr. Vance Law, Fleer, checking out his glasses. And then we have another Fleer card. A third Fleer card. 89 Upper Deck, 1990 Leaf, and I believe that's 91, yes, 91 Upper Deck of Mr. Vance Law. Next up, 1 card of Mr. Craig Lefferts. It's easier to drop that way. And then we have a dual card, Hot Prospects, or Team Prospects, I guess, from the Cubs. Cole Liniak. I like to grab cards of his. I remember seeing him play in the minor leagues. So I guess I'll have to see if the other player, who Jose something, I can't read it, it's too small. Have to see if he signs and get this double signed. If not, we'll leave it for Mr. Liniak. Next up, former Red Sox prospect and player. I'm not sure if he ever made it up to the minors, up to the majors, at least as a Red Sox. I don't remember, but Steve Lomasny. Picked up about 4 cards of his. This shows him in a Boston uniform, but the cap, it doesn't look like Boston, so it must be a minor league Red Sox affiliate. Oop, that does show a Red Sox uniform, and it is a Boston cap, so presumably he made the majors with Boston. And then a 4th card here. Next up, son of former Major League Baseball player Greg Lazinski, is Ryan Lazinski. Had 2 of the action-packed cards in the box. I think I have several of these cards in my box of raw cards too, but I don't have any signed, so we had to get him to add him to the collection alongside his father. And last but not least is Ricky Magdalena. Another person I remember seeing play in the minors. I don't even remember where, but remember him playing. And that's the end of the first pile. Pile number 2. We'll start out with Jose Malave, or Malave, I think it's Malave. Have 2 cards with him. Number 1, a die-cut action-packed, which is kind of cool with the baseball on the top. I have a few other cards of this set too. I believe that was an insert to the set we saw with Ryan Lazinski. And another card of his is a Bowman card with a rainbow foil type border. Again, that was the early days of parallels and inserts. Okay, next up, we have a card of Mr. Jeff Manto. And then we have Buck Martinez, 1 card. And next up, a couple of cards of Mr. Ryan McGuire, no relation to Mark. And a second card of his. And next up is a card of Rusty Meacham. Again, a 1993 Leaf card. That's getting to be where I have quite a few of those. Who's next? We have a card of Mr. Jim Morrison. Mr. Charles Nagy, Upper Deck rookie card. We have draft pick card, Mr. Tom Nevers. I sent to him TTM, but it came back as a failure, so I figured I had to buy something to get him into my collection. That was the only one I saw the day I was looking, I guess. Next up, a card of Mr. Phil Nevin. It's a really cool card. That's incredible. Haha. And the remainder of this pile, I think, are all Mr. Ed Ott. Given that he recently passed away, I decided to grab what I could find to expand my collection. So we have Topps, another Topps, a Fleer, and another Topps. Sorry, these years of cards, I have a tough time remembering which designs are which years. We have Fleer here. Another Fleer. This one next to her in his Angels uniform. And the last one, there. And that wraps up pile number 2. Pile number 3, we start out with Mr. Spike Owen on a studio card from, I believe it was 92, might be 93. And then we have a couple Craig Paquette. And let's do this. I'm getting creative here. Watch me totally screw this up. The 2 cards of Mr. Craig Paquette. And picked up one of Gary Pettis. Luis Pujols. We have Mr. Dave Rader. I do not have any cards of his in my collection, nor Mr. Doug Rader. So now I have both. Now I got to get busy finding some cards to send out TTM to them. Next up is former Red Sox player Jody Reed on a 1990 Upper Deck card. And then we have 2 cards of Mr. Chris Rietsma Bowman's. This is the regular card. This is an insert card. They're very nice cards, but as usual, the black borders don't hold up very well. And next up, we have another Red Sox player in his Montreal uniform, Mr. Luis Rivera. And two more players. First up is Mr. Tyler Robertson, and I have, I think, 4 cards of his. Mr. Tyler Robertson. Last for this video, but not least, and another player I remember seeing in the minors, is Mr. Nate Rollison. I like the idea of being able to get both the regular and the insert card of this, and it just so happens that it worked out that way for both of the players that I got this particular set. So that's kind of cool. And that is it for today. We will thank all of these players for having signed their cards at some point in time. And thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button over here. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. You can ring the bell to be notified of future videos. And if you would like to enter our August giveaway, it is open still, I believe, till next Monday or Tuesday. I forget. But you will find all the details in my episode number 134. Please feel free to go check that out and enter the giveaway. Otherwise, that's it for today, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.